faces. "She's still on the warpath?" Cheryl asked, when I dropped into a chair next to her workstation. "Yep. What did he do this time, you know?" Cheryl glanced up from the piece she was working on and shook her head. "All I know is we had all barely made it through the front doors when she stormed in yelling and screaming. But I can guess what happened." I could too. Mr. Park loved black women, surrounded himself with us here at his company, and was a compulsive cheater, despite the fact that Twyla always caught up with his infidelities. It was as if he refused to stop cheating on her, and she refused to take their 5 daughters and leave him. He cheated, she beat his ass and tore up his office, rinse and repeat. It was a wonder if the ridiculousness of it all didn't affect Bijou Park. But then again, half the clientele ordered custom pieces for their mistresses or side chicks. The relatability of Peter Park's life was probably what made the business so successful. "You were late?" Cheryl asked, her eyes on her diamond-drenched work again. "Yeah, overslept. I didn't fall asleep until early this morning." "Netflix or Hulu?" I rolled my eyes at how predictably pathetic my life was. "Hulu. Watched a bunch of Top Chef episodes." Her forehead creased as she carefully added another diamond to the eagle-shaped medallion. "I didn't know you liked to cook." "I'm trying to learn how to cook." "By watching Top Chef?" I shrugged. "I've picked up some good tips from that show." "Girl, you better be getting you a soul food cookbook so you can cook your way to a husband." "Had one of those. I'm good." Okay." I sighed as I pulled my cell from my purse to see if Mr. Park had summoned me via text, as he usually did after he was able to calm his wife down and get rid of her. "Shutting down on me?" "Just checking my phone." She looked up, rested her back against her chair, and gave me her full attention. "Joe, how old are you?" Here we go. "You already know that." "Humor me." 28. Came out on a sigh. 28. And all you do is work and watch TV at home. That's not all I do, and you know it. You didn't let me finish. The door to her office burst open to reveal Peter Park and his wife's handiwork. A swollen eye, bruised cheek, and busted lip. "Joe, my office," was all he said before leaving, rubbing his jaw as he shut the door behind him. I hopped up even though I was pretty sure this man was about to take his frustration with his situation out on me in some way, like having me drive all over the city for some elusive Korean dish or something. But at least I was avoiding this repetitive conversation with Cheryl. Once in his office, he nodded toward a black Bijou Park box on his desk. "I need you to deliver this to a client. I was supposed to, but I obviously can't now, and I'm late, so you need to leave immediately." I opened my mouth to protest, but I wasn't about to deliver something to some side chick. And if it was a man I was delivering the piece to, I wasn't going anywhere looking like I jumped out of bed, threw on the first clothes I could find, and raced to work, which was actually what happened. But Peter Park cut me off. "My driver will take you there, and Oba will accompany you since the piece is quite valuable." I frowned slightly. How valuable?" "That's a $30,000 piece." My eyes widened as they fell on the box again. I barely noticed as he stood, grabbed it, and shoved it into my hand. Then I was being pushed out his door to Oba, one of the humongous security guards who carried holstered weapons and were an ominous presence at Bijou Park because of the nature of our work. Minutes later, I was in the back seat of a black Denali with heavily tinted windows,